Guys, surely guys, it can't be that bad, right? Guys, surely guys, it can't be that bad. 2K votes, 100 comments, not that bad. 1.3K, that's not that bad. Oh wow, 105K, 700 comments. Okay, 900, 100, okay. 7.5K, 1.6K. Oh, okay. Okay then. 3.1K, 900, 2.8. Jesus! Bro. How long? More! Wait, how much is... My brother? Watch it.
When's the next OnlyFans stream?
It's just not fixable.
Okay.
Wait, there's no way it went on for 3 hours, bro. Just stop. Bro, I spoke about the topic, dude, for literally a minute. 3 hours?
Oh shit.
Jesus, bro. Wait, 3 hours? There's no... Dude, come on, man. There's no shot. Guys, I promise I'm not even lying, man. Guys, I actually probably, guys, I didn't see any of these clips. Wait, there was 41,000 people that were on the Reddit logged in during that time. Oh my god. What the fuck?
He'll stand that he already did not want to go weeks before. Yes, weeks before.
Okay. In my defense, though, I don't think there has been a singular event that I said that I would go that I intended to go. I always change my mind. That's just, everybody knows this. It's a very known thing.
He already did not want to go weeks before. Yes, weeks before. Then a whole week passes by. The week after that was pretty good. I mean, like, pretty good. Then the next week comes around, okay? There was something that me and Felix did, and I think that it really set off some shit, okay? Really set. Facts still stand that he already did not.
5 minutes? Continues with 5 minutes.
Can you get off Reddit and start milking your snake on stream, please?
Weeks. Then the next week comes around, okay?
Well, I wanted to do this shit
There
then.
was something that me and Felix...
Well, bro. I thought, like I said, I thought I'd be out of the woods by now, but I mean,
Felix did.
What can I say?
think that it really set off some shit, okay? Two little things. Two little things that we did, that we chose as a couple. Just like some of the other things that happened that made them all fucking pissy and upset. We chose them as a couple. Period. Okay? But these last two things within the last couple weeks really, just for whatever reason, got under these motherfuckers' skin.
Whoa. Come on,
Okay?
man.
And they start doing weird, crazy shit. Felix is not putting a stop to it. Then the ultimate, like, peak happens, right? So that then the event that happened on the very last day.
Look at all this.
Person A peak happens, right? So that then the event that happened on the very last day. Person A goes batshit ballistic. Felix calls me, fucking starts telling me all kinds of shit, whatever. I go back, I say to him, all I need you to do is please tell your family to just keep me out of it. This genuinely has nothing to do with me. You guys made you like, it's really hard not to give you full context, and I understand that. I know that it's hard to follow along.
Be honest with you, I don't remember this particular part.
Okay. The family's conniving. They made an arrangement. There was something that was supposed to happen. Felix never told me it was no longer happening. No one ever told me it was.
Context is not even that bad. I mean, guys, like I said, this doesn't make anybody mad. We're supposed to go to dinner as a whole, and trying to like fix shit or like talk about stuff or whatever. We're supposed to all go to dinner, and then there was like some problems, whatever. I don't know what it was. And then whenever they got home, it was only me, my dad, and Nick that were just gonna go like on dinner on our own or whatever. That's just it. It's not like a bad leak or whatever. It's not.
It was no longer happening. They walked in the door, and I was like, "Yo, like, don't come at me sideways like that. There's really no need. Like, I don't see what the issues are. Whatever." Then everything made sense because they all changed their plans because they're conniving, right? And then me and Felix are alone in our room for 2 seconds while we're getting ready. And I was like, Felix, all I need you to do is go down there and say, hey, guys, everyone is getting a little bit out of control. Everyone should tone it down a little because I love all of you. Keep her out of it. She didn't understand what was going on today. I didn't tell her what was going on today. That was my fault. My fault. Let's all calm the tensions and everyone relax. Go down there. None of that said. They're throwing a jab like a.
Okay, like I said, I want to protect her so she doesn't get backlash. Okay. It's just kind of hard because now she's like, talking about the whole story or whatever. I'm trying to protect her as much as I can. Okay, legitimately. But some of these stories, like the reality is that I didn't think going to dinner was a big problem. Okay, so I felt like everybody was wrong. My parents were wrong. She was wrong. I thought everybody was wrong. So I did something that is playing me wrong. I was like, you know what, dude? I'll just go to dinner with them for like an hour, and I'll come back, and the storm will pass. That was my thinking. My thing was, if I go to dinner, okay, I don't have to argue with them and her at the same time. Okay, I know there's a lot of fun. I just go to dinner and I come back home. Okay, so I didn't defend anybody because it was too much at the time. It was a lot of yelling downstairs. It was crazy, dude. Even Zon was upstairs, just fucking in his own room, and it was like there was a lot of fucking yelling, and it was like fucking crazy. Like
attacks at me, verbal jabs, verbal little comments, this and that.
That's it. It's just
and I'm just standing there, and I'm just saying, okay. I mean, you would not even realize that I was in a room of adults. I got to be quite honest. Felix is there, and all I'm doing is looking at Felix the whole time, hoping that he says this one little thing that I begged him to say. Like,
okay, listen. It's whatever, guys. The cat's out of the bag, I guess. Whatever. Okay. The reality is that my brother, okay, is very protective of me, and I'm very protective of my brother. Okay, we're very close together, and we're me and my brother are like we're like blood. We're brothers, man. What can I tell you, man? We've always been brothers. He's always been very, by nature, protective, and I'm very protective of him as well. I try my best to protect him. He protects me as well. And what happened is that it was very unfortunate, but before all of this even happened, okay, what happened is that there was a big crossfire, okay, of both sides. It'd be me, my girlfriend, him, his girlfriend. There's a big crossfire that ended up him moving out and being on his own with his girlfriend, and he was very hurt by it. Okay, he was very hurt, and it was very, very sad. Okay, and that's a normal thing. Okay, and everybody was very, very sad. So whenever they went home to fix everything or whatever, or we were supposed to go to dinner all together, and they changed the plan on the fly, which I think is kind of dog shit. I'll agree to that. I agree 100%. She's right. Okay, like I said, she's not wrong about anything. Nobody's wrong about anything. It's all just opinions. Okay. It was really lame that they changed the plan on the fly, and then we weren't going to go dinner all together. It was only me, my brother, and my dad. But my brother was so sad at the time that I kind of want to just connect with him, okay, and kind of reassure him because, he was very hurt and very, very sad, okay. and I wanted to go to dinner with him so I could at least connect with my brother because I haven't talked to him. I haven't connected with him in weeks because of all the problems. So I thought I'm just gonna go to dinner with him. I'll connect with him, and I'll come back home and I'll connect with her, and we'll try to put the pieces together. But then, like I said, they were rude to her, and then I didn't want to have a crossfire again. So I just wanted to fucking extract and go to dinner, but it didn't happen. So yeah, it's also my fault. So I did bad. I didn't defend her right there, 1v6 or whatever. I didn't do it. I'm telling you.
Just please, just calm the tensions, make everyone be adult and be respectful, please. Like, just looking at him, hoping he'll do it. Doesn't do it. And I say, Felix, before you walk out that door, isn't there something that you want to say? We talked and we had something that we wanted to tell everyone, right? No. Okay. So you're not gonna go through with the plan that I just, tried to work with you.
The environment was in an absolute fucking chaotic disaster, dog shit. I just wanted to get the fuck out, extract, and cool down. I didn't think that going and saying that on the spot would have helped anything. I just felt like it would just not help anything.
So that we can settle everything like in a chill way. And he's like, no. And person C goes and says something. And it was the most absurd.
I don't remember that.
Absurd, hypocritical shit I ever heard in my fucking life. And I said, oh, really?
Sad.
Okay, well, mask off then. And I mask off then. And I threw it right back.
I mean, it was pretty
And
bad.
the whole person, B, C, A, D, all sat there with their jaws open.
I mean, it was
all of them.
Pretty cooked.
And that was pretty much the end of that.
Babe, wake up.
And then when we got back, I was like, yo, I asked you to do when we got back to just talking one-on-one, I was like, yo, one-on-one, I asked you to do one thing. You didn't do it. I asked you to do one thing. You didn't do it. One thing.
Exactly.
I go, what was I supposed to do?
So all of this can be resumed yesterday when I looked at her and then we kind of like agreed they were like a final and it was done. So I tried to put all of this into one simple comment I did yesterday, and it was that whenever I met up with her, we knew it was done. That's it. And I even said on stream that I agreed that it was my fault, and we agreed that we're done. I just feel like all this. There's no point elaborating about this. It's a difference. And it's a thing that I didn't do. That if I were put in the same situation, I wouldn't have done it. Okay, this was a disaster. And that's it. And I'm sorry.
You. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. I can never forgive you. Oh my God, I can never. I go, oh, so after they said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jabs, I was still supposed to keep my mouth shut and not say a thing back. I go, that's absurd. Say less.
I don't want war. I don't want to have I don't want confrontation and the war in the middle of the house when zombies upstairs. I just want to go to fucking dinner, bro. I want to get some kebabs. I was gonna get some kebabs. I want to get some kebabs, bro.
That's good. We're good. We're good.
It's lame as fuck that you were forced and pressured to leak.
No, it's fine. I'm not thinking. I can think of penalties for that. It's fine.
All that to say, I mean, I tried until the very fucking end. The very fucking end to go, let's do things right. And still, even after I went home, even still, yo, please give me, listen, what I just went through over there was some obscene shit. You lived and worked with my family for years. 4 fucking years. 4.5 years, like literally.
Okay, her family's fantastic though. Okay, that's not comparable. Okay, my family is absolutely cooked and mental. Okay, her family is absolutely fantastic. I can't. Her mother is fantastic. Her dad is great. Everybody, it's her brother. They're all crazy. My family is not incomparable. It's like actual
4.5 years.
It's not.
And they never made you feel that way a single moment in your fucking life, ever. You didn't even talk to your family for the first 4 years of our fucking relationship, ever. And that's how you repay not only me, but all of us. I go, you have any idea how worried everyone was? when they heard the context of what was going on, because I called my mom. I would call and I was like, Mom, like I need to go home. Like this is like I'm living in the movies. Like I need to go home. Like I'm concerned. And my mom's like, yo, maybe we should send a family member out there and have them bring you back, and you guys come back together so you're not alone, and like I'm worried about you. And I'm like,
Yeah, whoa. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't like the way she's wording this. Okay. Like I said, Simi's not wrong about any of this, okay? But it wasn't like that. Not even a little bit. I don't know what that was. That was worded very weirdly. Nobody was in the home. Guys, this is my house. Nobody was here. We went to dinner. We literally went to dinner. I got dropped off, and that was it. There was no like.
Man, like I'm getting on the plane. Then
there's no reason to be worried or preoccupied.
And here comes Mr. Apologist. I'm so sorry. Everything was my fault. It was all my fault. It's all my fault. Like I said, I'm not giving full. The shocking part is this is me holding back. This is me fucking holding back. And I'm still giving so much info.
Okay, I'm also holding back though.
Because I didn't want to be in this position at all.
Okay.
Not even a little.
Okay.
And so I came home.
Well, I want to listen to this. I mean,
literally
bro,
tried to explain
bro,
the whole.
Bro, this is 3 hours, bro. I thought it was like 3 clips, bro. I didn't mind if you like debunked what I said or like talk about what I said, but I made like a vague thing. I said a vague thing of why something like this, and I'm pretty sure this is like her agreeing that it's like this. But now she's going into details about why it's like that, whatever, when we don't have to. I just said, this is like that, and it's my fault. Boom, done. So, like I said, this is just,
like, this isn't
I don't know what
good
is
for my
needed.
channel. It's not good for your channel. It's not good for us as people. I did nothing but love and support you, and these are the ways that you destroyed me. These are the ways that you really took advantage of the situation, and the least you could do, the very least you could do, is simply not talk about it. So when I say that I am beyond fucking pissed that he went and even if he fucking leaked it, still give me the fucking heads up that you just leaked it. Still give me the human decency to not fucking talk about it.
Well, I told her I was going to talk about it.
Give me the decency to process the actual mad shit that was going on. But no, it just wasn't. Literally just wasn't.
Okay. Well, it's 50-50, I think, in a relationship. And I give her a heads up. And I asked the timeline of like how long do I have to hold on and tank the internet and tank everybody. And I wasn't getting an answer. I mean, initially I think she wanted to like wait like months and just kind of like smooth it out, whatever. And just wait till like people figure out and just kind of smooth it over. But bro, I can't just fucking keep tanking. I'd be like, bro, it's, man. Guys, I agreed up until yesterday when it's like, dude, I have to say something. I can't fucking, bro, I can't have all this over my head over months. It's gonna ruin my fucking stream and my mood. It's gonna ruin the channel, bro. I like streaming, and having this over my head made streaming less fun. And at one point, I can tank a little bit, but it was too much, bro.
It literally is.
I want to stream and have fun,
respect.
bro.
And the sad part is, if I do talk about more about it in the future, which I just don't, I don't know right now if I want to. It's very fresh for me. I'm very pissed off. I'm very irritated.
3 hours.
Because, man, when somebody, like, God, when they break promises just over and over and over again, and then you think that this is one that they can finally keep because they fucking tell you that it's an agreement. It is mutually agreed upon. It is an understanding. It is finally a perception lock. Like, you get it. You both get it. And they still just don't fucking get it. And they still don't go with their word. It is fucking disappointing. It's enraging.
I mean, we're entering Destiny level type of content now. This is not only fucking log leaking and analytical fucking dialogue dating. This is literally fucking
the classic
VOD
you
review.
fight for them, but they're not even in your corner. Narcissist alert. Being human isn't easy.
Okay, come on, man.
Was he and his family close? I already answered that.
Okay, bro.
I'm telling you, the first 2 years, didn't even see any of them, didn't know their names, didn't know anything about them. I swear to God. I think eventually, like, the first person I met was, like, the mom.
My mom is great,
but
man.
When I first met him, he told me he did not want to speak to these people. Then all of a sudden, now, all of a sudden, these are the people that have his best interest, and it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't
Bro,
even.
bro, my mom was being the trying to be like the referee, okay, as much as she can, okay. But like I said, when my brother got really sad, man, she got worried, man. She took more of his side, and yeah, I guess it's wrong, but it's her son. Like, of course she'll be defensive.
I hate that he made me have to be involved with his family as much as they were, because I would never let my family, nor would my family ever step over the lines that him and his family did, ever. And that's when I realized that I would never let my family, nor would my family ever step over the lines that him and his family did, ever.
Okay.
And that's when I realized that.
Well, I mean, my family.
All
I mean,
the
it's
things
not comparable.
that I've been through for the last few years simply were all leading up to this point. There was no alternative. There was no like better moment. It literally just was what it was. And it is toxic, and
Okay.
there were parts that made me feel like, damn, is this narcissism? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know what part of narcissism. I don't get it. What it was narcissism about anything?
Child trauma from ex side, pretty fucked up. Yeah, and you know who's the reason for all of this being talked about? Felix, because I begged him not to fucking put me in a position where I had to talk about any of it. None of it.
Okay, bro. Okay, I mean, I don't want to get mad at her, but it's like taking a book, whatever, and I said what the book is about, and I move on. But then she's opening all the pages, going all through the chapters, and going through every line. Like, it's not.
I don't want there to be information out there. I don't want to fucking talk about it. I don't want your fucking juicers thinking that they have any answers. I don't want it. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone for once.
Okay, fair enough.
But you're just making it worse, no? Like I said, I didn't want any of it. I can show you guys hours and days of me literally in between shit camp events, yesterday, the day before. Don't do it. Don't involve me in it. I don't want anything to do with it. Chav, thank you so much for the gift of 50. Your channel doesn't need it to survive. Your channel doesn't need it to grow. It's not going to hinder your channel in any way if you don't do it. But here's all the ways that it's.
Well, I need to grow as a person. I have to move on. I don't know what to tell you. And guys, I was on the edge about doing it. It's why I told like 3 times, and then it got
me if you do.
It got too much because for me it's all about finding. Whenever there's a lot of clouds, it's about finding that one sun ray, right? And I kept asking, when or how? What's my timeline here for moving on? And it just felt to me like I couldn't find a sun ray of like, oh, when is this gonna happen? When will I be able to move on in my life and just get it out and just say, okay, now we're doing other stuff. I couldn't find a fucking sun ray. Okay, I couldn't find, and after all the dog shit, there was more clouds and more clouds. I made my own sun ray, and
Who
boom.
do it?
Yeah, it's selfish. Okay,
Did it?
but I thought if I take the blame and I say it's my fault, and I say, yo, it's my fault, we can move on or whatever, that it would have been smoothed over and we're chilling. That was my thinking was that. My thing was simple. It was okay. Well, boom. I'll take the blame. I'll say it's my fault, and boom, then we move on. But
You said you were on good terms. No, of course he said whatever the fuck he said. Because again, none of it should have been talked about at all. None of it. No one's ever gonna get both sides ever.
Well,
that's the fucking issue. I don't want you guys to attack him on my behalf whatsoever. I don't even want you guys to fucking share my point of view to him. He fucking knows because we talked about it for weeks. For weeks. He knows where I stand. He knows how I felt. He knows what my concerns were. He simply chose not to fucking abide by what was best for both of us.
I mean, both of us, I don't know. Dude.
Yes, he did.
I have so much on my mind and not be able to fucking move on with my life and not be able to whatever. That's not us, man. I am also one person. Like, bro, I am also a person and my needs are also an issue. My brother, okay, how long do I have to tank this for?
Say much.
How long do I have to tank for?
That his family gave me the short end of the stick. The fact that he even told you guys that things were his.
I was already hard tanking everything. How long do I have to do that for, man?
He should have done better. That is him talking about it. Why do you feel the need to defend him for dear life? You don't have to defend him. You don't have to defend me. I am simply talking about it because now that shit's already out there, I'm fucking pissed. Asked him not to do it. Expressed my concerns. None of it, literally none of it, would have been detrimental to his very successful channel to not talk about it. Now, had it been like, oh, Sam, like us breaking up, that's gonna change the whole dynamic of my channel. Like I'm gonna, you know, if I don't tell people like, oh, that's gonna make me lose so many viewers. That's gonna make me lose so many subs if I don't talk about it. But that's not it. That's not it.
I never said that.
If he had any way to express to me like, oh, I have to release the information because if I don't release the information, then my channel's gonna suffer and I'm gonna lose my whole career, I would be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. You make sense. You should go talk about it.
That's not something I did.
But actually, it's better for his channel and mine if he doesn't talk about it. So why the fuck did he feel so strongly to need to talk about it?
Well,
to feed parasocial viewers, to have a little bit.
Okay, well, I mean, she probably didn't have the comments on Reddit, whatever, and all of it. It's, dude, I think everybody can agree it got really heavy. I think, listen, I don't like to blame other things, okay? But it comes to a point where, dude, the cloud was really fucking heavy. That is a heavy ass cloud. It was never ending.
More
bro,
public.
like,
What's
come
it
on,
called?
man.
Like rep. What is it when like?
Bro.
Like people called it his ult. That's basically what it was. It was the ult. No, not like cloud. No. Like I don't know. It's like points. You know, like oh yeah, like today. You know, all this week I lost like 15 points, but since I went through a breakup, like now I gained 20 points. So actually I'm up 5. Does that make sense? Yeah, like Reddit karma. Exactly. Yeah, it's like karma. It's like actual Reddit karma. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Like, I'm using it as a metaphor, but that is exactly what I mean.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
Literally. Yeah, it's like brownie points. Yes. I'm sorry. The ads are actually on an automatic timer. I don't even usually pay attention when they're playing. It was a good ult. It really was. I mean, like I said, there are some people that literally, I mean, Felix would be like, guys, I fucking robbed the bank, fucking had 20 real life hostages, not in GTA, crashed the McLaren going 200 miles per hour down the highway, fucking ran over a stray cat on the way, and then I broke my toe, and they're like, oh my god, he broke his toe. Oh my god. I can't believe it. He broke his fucking toe. My poor streamer. Oh my fucking god. I just can't believe it.
I know this is
Jeez, I can't believe it.
I'm going 2x. I'm going 2x. It's fine.
I feel like that's any devoted fan base though.
Okay.
Which is fine when it is all to do with you. But like I said, it had to. So it wasn't just him. It also had to do with me. Then it was always gonna affect my channel more than his. And not because I don't know why juicers have this thing in their fucking head. Like, oh my god, without xQc, what is she gonna fucking do? His name.
But these, I just say like all these comments and these people, they're all unreasonable. Okay. And the way, in my opinion, the way I worded things yesterday, okay, made sure that she wouldn't get hatred from dog shit. Okay. The way that I put things in light, the way that I worded it, the way that I came out, made me think a lot. I just want to thank one last time and say that, yeah, it's my fault, man. Yeah, things didn't pan out, and it was my fault. I could have done the right thing, and I could have helped, and I could. But the reality is that we had differences that were just never gonna get repaired. And I said a lot of it is my fault. Yeah, I didn't stand up to my family and say boom, bang, bing, and say to them, Ali, get the fuck out of my house. I didn't tell them to fucking all move on and they're all wrong and fuck them over. Okay, yeah, I took my family's side and we just decided to end things. Boom, and it was that is my fault. That's a choice that I make voluntarily. That is a manual choice that I made. Okay, and that doesn't make her look bad or her tank hate. So I don't know why it's all like about her tanking hate here, man.
Name has been blacklisted from my fucking chat for how many years now? His name and everything he's doing has been off topic from my chat for how many fucking years now? The man, we have dated for like 4.5, 5 years. The dude just hosted me 2 whole times. 2 whole times. When he said, it's unblacklisted right now because what are we talking about? We are literally specifically talking about xQc right now. But for 4 fucking years, we have had to blacklist his name, blacklist question. What time is he waking up? I've announced it so many times on stream. This is not the xQc information booth. Don't fucking ask me. Go ask him. For years. She's
not angry over her host. Don't be rude. I think she's just saying that she gets a lot of juicers that talk shit or whatever. But I didn't forcibly cross-link my channel with hers by force hosting. She's just saying that the residual people isn't like.
For years, I've had to deal with.
It shouldn't
oh
be
my
a
god,
lot,
Felix, this is
but
happening.
it is a
Felix,
lot.
please, and the juicers just fucking bombarding the channel, and everyone in my channel just being like, "Oh fuck, we can't even talk anymore because there's like 2, 3, 4, 5,000 juicers in here." And then the second that we won't give them the shit that they want, they're gone. Like I'm just so confused why the juicers have it in their head like, "Oh my god, what is she gonna do when xQc? What am I gonna do when xQc's not there? Fucking chill." Thank God. Like hopefully now maybe they'll stop fucking asking me the questions that I didn't even know the answers to. Hopefully chill. Yeah.
Yeah, these people are weird, but
that'd be cool.
Kind of have to.
You know what I mean?
Fill the amounts.
Where was I going with that at the beginning? I fucking forgot. I was actually headed somewhere with this fucking.
Be chill.
Yeah, I know it's everywhere. I know it's everywhere, but this is what happens when somebody fucking blindsides you after they've agreed days and days and days to not do it. The career, yeah. So again, I mean, the ways that it would affect me is a little bit of what's happening right now. Everyone in here,
Okay.
I mean, I get it. There's some drama frauds.
Okay. I agreed to delay. Asking if I could. I agreed to a delay. I said I agreed if I could, but I didn't see a timeline.
xQc diehards that are like, oh my god, I must stand up for my king. There are some people that are falling for the tactics that are definitely, it was his fault and you had nothing to do with it and you're just so good. Go on about my fucking channel. You go about yours. It would only affect it could affect my channel more in a negative way than it could ever affect yours more in a negative way. Like, he knew that. I knew that.
It's gonna be hard for a day, I get it.
Fucking simple.
It was gonna be hard for a day for sure. I think at the beginning.
So at what point would it be okay for him to say anything when literally everyone is against him?
Oh, my fucking brain. Oh my god. Who is against him? You know that, okay, you do realize that his track record stands up more than one event. You do realize this, right? Are you aware of that?
Wait, what?
Stands up more than one event. You know that, okay, you do realize that his track record stands up more than one event. You do realize this, right?
Oh yeah, makes sense, yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, true. I don't show up to things, yeah, it happens.
All of Reddit. All of Reddit is not livestream fails. Livestream fails is its own fucking biodome.
Okay. Unfortunately, LSF is so big. The LSF is as big of a part of my community than the residual juicers are part of hers. Does that make sense? I think it's a good comparison and a good, by ratio, by amount of influence. I think that the part of LSF that is relevant to my channel is about the same or a decent size and ratio by the juicers to hers. So her devalidating the LSF in here, then we could devalidate the juicers on there. Does that make sense? So that's why I don't agree with this, and I don't agree with talking about this.
If he had an issue with it, he should have called those people out and not bring Sammy into it. Exactly. There you go. I couldn't agree more.
Okay.
Could not agree more. He missed a whole ass production that Ludwig that Ludwig had already paid for. You know that wasn't his first time missing it, right?
No, that was.
You're a gold digger mad that the wallet is gone.
Okay, bro.
You're right, guys. Please donate more subs, please, God.
Bro, please.
Please, guys. Use code Adept.
Yeah, like I said, this is what I don't like about this is that there's no reason to double down on the Ludwig shape. Okay, I have a lot of respect for Ludwig, and I'm sorry that I didn't show up. Okay, and I felt bad for Ludwig, and I'm making it up to him, and I'm gonna reestablish my relationship with Ludwig. Ludwig clutched up. Ludwig is fantastic, and I fucked up, man. I don't know how many more times I have to apologize. It is what it is.
He's right. Please use code Adept. You can use it on Turtle Beach, Rocket, NordVPN.
Oh, you're right. I misnamed your price. You're right, but I mean I thought that was intended. I thought. Okay.
All the above.
Name Your Price was part of Shit Camp, the same way that the last year, the Mogul Money was part of Shit Camp. I think it's the same.
G Fuel. How does this affect LeBron's
I'm not
legacy?
lying.
I've
I'm
been
just
asking
saying
myself that all day, and I just can't.
We're going in for an event at the same time as another one. It's not going to separate both things.
Who's going to drive his car, Sag? I'm sure I could think of person A and person B that are dying to get their hands on them. From the examples I had earlier.
Come on, man. Bro, my dad's getting a van that I'm buying him. My mom's getting a Model Y, and my brother has a new car that I bought him. Nobody wants a new race car, like, I don't know.
He's playing the victim card for self-defense, and sadly it's working. Listen, the only issue that I had with it is that I was involved in it in any fucking way. Because you know what's crazy? He genuinely had his own issues with other people, completely aside from me. And that could have literally been the card that he needed, but instead, of course, just had to throw me into the mix. Just had to do it.
Like I said, there's a lot of reasons why I didn't go to the events. Yes, and I've said this on stream, I've already leaked this. I didn't feel like a lot of chemistry with a lot of people that were going there. And I said I didn't feel comfortable and confident. I was insecure it was gonna be bad because of me. I said I didn't have any confidence in my own ability to do good. That is part of the mix. Yes, it is. I agree with that. I
goes live.
I scapegoated it. I think giving reasons and stacking it, okay, there's a lot of reasons for. Okay, I don't think it's a scapegoat. A scapegoat is whittling down everything to one thing and scapegoating it. Okay, obviously there's a lot of problems Okay, I felt like leaving my brother at home in the state that he was would have been irresponsible. It is what other shit. Like I said, it's a big mix.
Chav, you're going wild. You're going wicked. Y'all both sound toxic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so toxic for standing up for myself finally. I'm so toxic for talking about all of the fucking publicized bullshit.
Guys,
like,
guys,
you know what's
don't get mad at her for any of this shit, guys. She's allowed to be mad. She's allowed to be mad, okay? I get it, okay? I do some of this shit, okay? I get it. She's
something
upset.
that people love to bring up. They love to bring it up to like use, like I said, is like the Reddit karma against me. Because I have a lot.
Okay. I mean, you didn't have her back, and then called family because it's Sammy, and it just sounds shitty. Like I said, I took the hit and I said it's my fault. I took my family's side, okay? And yes, I was bad, okay? You call whatever you want. I pussied out. I failed. I didn't do right. That is correct. Okay? In the basis of a relationship, doing the right thing to save the relationship, I did not do that one thing. That is correct. Okay?
Fucking negative
and
Reddit
I'm okay to take the hate that comes with.
I don't have good shit because I never fucking do what I'm doing right now. Ever. I don't do it. I don't talk about people when I just no longer fuck with them. I'm talking about this instance with xQc because, like I said, I am so fucking tired of not talking about it. Protecting everything. Being villainized over things that were completely out of my control, had nothing to do with me. Completely. People love to talk about the time that I went on his stream and made him unmute things. And if you don't understand through all of this why I was so fucking mentally brought down and desperate to just get him to listen and relax for 2 seconds, then I don't know what could ever fucking show you. Like, you honestly do not understand contextual clues if you don't understand why I did what I did there.
That day was cooked, though. That was absolutely fucking cooked up.
I don't like the public knowing things. He does when he decides it's all good, it's all dandy.
Well, I do. It's an old story. We were playing RP, okay, and she said in the past that she doesn't like certain like negative interactions with me and RP, whatever, right? Because I would always be mauled. Whenever I get mauled. So I would get mauled at Sammy. Yeah, it was dumb. I get mauled at everybody, okay? I'd get mauled at everybody at RP. Okay, I'm typical at RP. I get fucking mauled. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Okay, I'm a fucking asshole, bro. That ass. Okay, I'm a fucking asshole. Okay. And then we had talks over, okay, that I off streaming, I said that, you know, she was antagonizing me when she'd interact with me, okay? And then she said, no, I'm just doing my job. And then I said, okay. And then we'd have talks about that, back and forth, about, you know, how we conduct ourselves in RP, whatever, okay? And then she was like, okay, well, next time we'll go through as fast as we can and move on, so we don't have to interact with one another. And I agreed. And then we went to the RP, okay? She was arresting me, and I felt like I was getting stalled. So I was raging out, and then I played my cards right, okay? Yes, guys, it was weird, okay? It was weird, but it was RP, okay? It was weird, okay? But I acted like I was nice in the game, okay? I you know, in the game, I was a little bit manipulative, you could say, because I wanted to punch her in the game. So what I did is that I acted nice until she got me to the front of the PD, and then I beat her character up, okay? Yeah, it was fucked, but it's because we agreed to something off stream that, you know, we need to deal with ourselves, you know, in a more like, okay, we don't do whatever. So whenever I beat her up, guys, I'm laughing, but dude, listen. And then she got upset, reasonably so, and then she went into real life, and then because there was a OC like sort of agreement, and I guess I kind of broke it. And
he decided, oh, you know what? Psh, even though I told Sammy a billion times I'm not going to talk about this shit on my stream, and she warned me, and she asked me, and she negotiated with me not to do this shit to her so many fucking times in the last 2 weeks, I'm up. You know what? What is she going to do? Stop playing We Were Here with her friends? Stop enjoying her stream? Pfft, no. So I'm going to talk about it now. Like, come on. Come the fuck on. He's tanking all the hate? No, he's not. I guarantee you right now, if I come open LSF, I guarantee you the first comment on any of the clips from my channel, there's 3 top clips. 2 of them are from my channel. I guarantee you both top comments are negative about me. Guarantee you. And he knew exactly this is what would happen. He knows that this is exactly what happens to women that go against anyone on fucking LSF.
I mean,
I'm sorry. It's just kind of is that way.
Okay. From what I said, what stems from my comments I did on stream, and the way that I put it, I could be wrong about this, okay? I looked at the comments yesterday. Nobody was against yesterday. I understand that this is partially true, okay? And that it can get like that. Yesterday, when we talked about it when I talked about it on stream, it was not, okay? People were understanding of the situation, and nobody took sides. I mean, nobody threw under the bus. Nobody was against her. man.
Top one is LSF frog.
Right?
LSF frog
It was
gonna wake up to a
fine, no?
shitstorm. I was told to touch grass, ended up missing the drama, and never again. In the bright side, my and Adept can start the ex-girlfriend podcast now. Even if we still were doing Housewives, it would still be called Housewives. I know you guys probably never watched those reality TV shows, but most of the girls on those shows are divorced and single.
Okay, no problem.
Meow.
Yeah, you were supposed to go to Ludwig's after you made me do it. I'm ready to send
It's kind
you
of the
in the
whole
chat
point.
at
It's
the same
like the
time,
irony
but
in it.
I'm trying my best to be at the same time. Housewives podcast, yeah. Don't be rude. Well, I'll be rude. I mean, I'm watching it.
Well,
It's what you're
all the
doing.
top comments are jokes, which I actually think is fucking hilarious. The top comments on the other one are jokes as well. Shit Camp is a streamer couple's Grim Reaper. Probably bad take warning, but relationships don't end in a single day. Things were probably weird already when he said he didn't want to go. Oh my god. Ah, yes.
Well, I mean, true.
We are very decisive people that surely knew the relationship. Yeah. No, this guy's got it figured out. I mean, do you really want to go to the same event with your ex right after breakup and having family drama? Or, hear me out. You were already not going for reasons beyond your relationship.
Okay.
You made it very clear many.
Okay, true, but I was still genuinely on the fence, and we had talked about that. Genuinely on the fence. The last day when we broke up was extremely boiled. It was deep fried. Okay, and then that was the breaking point of like, yeah, there's absolutely no shot. That's it.
Times in
I understand she was scared that people would say that I'm making that it's her fault that I didn't go to the event. I get it. She was scared of taking the hate that people would say, oh, because of the breakup, which is her fault, let's say, right? That people were gonna say he didn't go to the event, we didn't get the content, so we're gonna get mad at her. That was the worry, and that's a reasonable worry. Okay, that was a reasonable worry.
private, couple times in public. You were already not going.
But that last day, it
Don't give the parasocial juicers any attention. I'm telling you, I might in detail talk about a lot of things because now that it's out there, like I said, it is hard to just decide what I want to do. I have a lot of things that I would love to get off my chest because I'm so fucking tired of being villainized. I'm so fucking tired of the...
Yes, Sammy, you are right. I was not going. You are correct. I was already not going. I think everybody knows this already. Everybody knows it. But a lot of these things were because of some of these problems. It's not the breakup wasn't the main reason. It ended up being a small thing that made it above. But the events that went before that, in between us and our chemistry, were a big part of it. It was problems like crazy.
The little bits and
We
pieces
both
he has
understand
taken
this.
here and fucking there. I am so fucking sick of it. A part of me doesn't know if the emotional release would be satisfying, I guess. Like, just to literally talk and get things off my chest. But at the same time, a bigger part of me is like, kind of don't want this fucking on the internet for fucking ever. What is already out there, I don't really have a problem with it being repeated. Felix will probably give context to more things because he'll find a way to just be like, yeah, see, she's not giving context because look at this, guys. Look at it. Like, but I don't know. Historically, I've never really given attention to any drama that I've been through. Can you guys even recall drama that I've been through that I talked about beyond the immediate scope of the drama? Like the GTARP shit. People think that we broke up over GTARP. Did I ever clear up anything? Did I ever clear that up for anyone? Never. CX. Was that drama though? Me and CX didn't have drama though. Everyone just tried to say the CX event was something that it wasn't.
Yeah, that was
drama,
cringe.
though.
These were cringe. People said that though.
I did not have drama with Ice, Andy, CX. I never had drama with them.
That was cringe as fuck. I don't know what I don't know what anybody feeds into any of that
gave
shit.
the context to what it actually was because for whatever reason people don't watch the VOD.
Yeah, nobody. This everybody's so dumb. It's not cringe. It's content. I mean,
If I were you, I'd point out that
I mean,
expectation.
we're content creators. We made content. The fact that you're still talking about it means it was good content. You're the winner in this. Why do you shut down things that you enjoy watching?
I thought you were roommates.
You watch a shit. It makes you react, be part of things. Literally, that's
Of other
why are
streamers
you
siding
mad
with
about
him and
this.
announced to be
That's
willing to take the
content,
damage.
bro.
I don't really give a fuck about most of the people that will continue to associate with him because there's so much that I'm just really not willing to talk about yet. And if people don't have the full image, how do I expect them to know what it is that would keep them from talking to him? I just don't care. I just don't give a fuck.
Wait, what?
And at the end of the day, most of the other streamers siding with him and announced to be willing to...
Huh?
If I were you, I'd point out the expectation of other streamers siding with him and announce to be willing to take the damage. I don't really give a fuck about most of the people that will continue to associate with him because there's so much that I'm just really not willing to talk about yet. And if people don't have the full image, how do I expect them to know what it is that would keep them from talking to him? I just don't care. I just don't give a fuck.
I don't know what it means.
And at the end of the day, there are going to be some people that just genuinely like him more. And it doesn't matter what I say, for them, whatever he says will be true. So why would I even want to go there and get mixed up? If anything, my life will be easier if most people don't pick one side or the other. And that's not because I need any way in with people. I truly don't. I have real friends outside of stream. I have real friends that I've met through streaming that we have genuine friendship.
Well, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know why anybody would stop talking to me if they knew something. Why would they stop talking to me?
I don't need them to pick sides. I don't want them to pick. Some of them already have.
A lot of people know our problems privately.
You'll see, like, when drama things pop up, you'll see some of these people that you can most likely logically gather I'm friends with just keep their mouths shut because they know that I keep my mouth shut. I don't want them to pick sides. I don't fucking care. I know that for some of the people, if they had the full story, they wouldn't. However, I don't know that I would tell most of these people the full story until I tell them. Yes,
relationships are absolutely cooked up, okay? Sometimes being in relationships is chaotic, and some things that are insane that happens. Sometimes there's differences, and there are fights, and there's arguments, and there's a lot of yelling, and there's a lot of molding. Things go absolutely bonkers sometimes. Yes, that happens. Okay, yes, there's a lot of that. Okay, but nothing was out of the scope of things that are like, oh my God, people won't talk to this person anymore. I don't think there's a single thing that they're out of that scope, because a lot of things we talked privately to our friends about some of these problems, and nobody has stopped talking to anybody. It's not like there's no insane crazy shit like.
Tell the full story. I don't know. I just don't know if I want to. Did other streamers at Shit Camp already know about you guys? No. Nope. None of them.
Wait, what?
No, none of them. I mean, it was obvious. Literally, no one knew me and Felix were broken up. Not even his viewers. You're saying it was obvious, and it just simply was not. People have thought me and Felix have been broken up since GTRP.
Okay, incorrect.
Oh yeah, sorry, that one guy knew actually. You're right, that one guy. He knew. I think you should just try and move on. I think maybe you should just keep your you shoulds to yourself. I think you should go look in the mirror and say you should. That's what I think you should do. I think the only time you should be saying you should is when you're looking in the mirror. Talking in your own fucking head. I do not give a fuck what you think I should do. I truly don't. But you know what I think you should do? Use code Adept. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I know that there were people speculating like, oh, he must not have gone to Shit Camp because they must have broken up. But like I said, that just literally, and he'll probably deny this because like I said, he word for word admitted that it would be the better scapegoat. Word for word admitted it will be the better scapegoat.
Wait.
He'll deny that the reason he didn't go was already predetermined before we broke up. Things were not as weird, as bad, whatever, that our relationship in any way was keeping him from wanting.
Yes, I feel like she thinks that I didn't talk about this on stream. Maybe she missed it, or maybe she just doesn't care, and she shouldn't care because that thing is boring as fuck. Okay, but I had already said on stream that I didn't have chemistry with a lot of people. I didn't even know some of these people. A lot of people that at the event, I didn't even know them, and I said ahead of time that I felt comfortable doing content in a smaller circle if I have to. Something reliable, like Poke and Soda. Something reliable. If all fails and I'm bad at the event, I can make content with Soda and whatever, and I think it's gonna go hard, okay? And guys, I felt insecure about doing that. And I said I didn't feel comfortable with people that I generally did not know, okay? Dude, that's it.
Like I said, the moment where a lot of shit really blew up was the incident that I talked about. That incident was like, for both of us, a huge moment of being like, fuck, all right, yeah, this is not it. And guess what? He was already not going before that day even happened. He was already not going.
True.
Incident already.
And a couple of these things were relationship-based things. That's...
We talked about it earlier. I'm not going to repeat it.
I think that goes without saying. I mean... It's why the breakup isn't the only thing. The relationship and the breakup are part of the reason.
I actually don't agree with the statement that X chose his family. I think that that's even going to be something that is going to be a way that he has tried to depict it. It's simply inaccurate, is how I feel about it. He chose avoidance, and for me, that simply was not enough. It was pure avoidance. Yeah, it was all about the self, and it was all about avoidance. It wasn't about picking one side or the other. And that's why I don't even understand why he's trying to like I mean, I do get it. I get why he's trying to depict it like that, but it just simply was not that.
There's no game being played here. I'm not playing any cards or being weird about this. Okay, I think avoidance is choosing. Okay, if we have a big problem, and I avoid it, the logical conclusion, it's logical. You know what's gonna happen. It's not. That's still choosing. I still chose. We both chose. Me not doing the right thing meant we were gonna break up, and I didn't do the right thing. And if I put that situation, I would also not do it. So that is choosing by default. That's de facto choosing.
So the right call was fuck the family. And the right call, like I explained in the story, would have been.
I take responsibility for that. That's my fault.
Everyone is.
And I did before.
Control.
I said it yesterday. I said it today, and I'll say it again today. That is my fault. Yes.
Maybe everyone should chill the fuck out. That was the right answer. You can't shit on family though. In what world is everyone needs to relax shitting on family? In what world is holding everyone accountable to the behavior that they're engaging in shitting on family?
Well, I mean, you should call them psycho and conniving and nuts. I mean,
if anything, I actually think that shows more
past
family.
That point, to be honest.
Dominic Toretto.
Okay.
So X is bad because you chose family. Well, again, I just explained how that statement is extremely inaccurate. It just simply is. That is just simply not how things went down.
Okay. That's pretty much how it went down.
And this guy just keeps saying yummy in the chat. I think he's talking about you guys.
Okay.
Well, we only know how.
Okay. Now if you're just on chat, you could argue with me, against me about this. Okay. You can argue with me about this, but generally, me not doing the right thing and siding with her and being with her is me choosing my family by default. Okay. Yes, I chose. I could have went against them and called them out and have them kicked out and fucking whatever the fuck and go against them. That would have still been choosing. It's why I said I was at a crossroad of making I have to make an action.
Half of the stories, so we can't start concluding who's the bad guy. Felix on his own stream literally already told you. He literally already told you, did he not?
Another what?
And I'm confirming it. This isn't speculation at that point. It just simply is part of the facts.
Okay.
Now,
the shit got so cooked, and Chad knows about this because I hinted at it, okay? Because I was so mauled about it. It got so bad to a point after I bought this house and I thought I was gonna move in, and then people were moving out, being kicked out, feeling not included. I literally thought about buying a secondary house. Literally, I thought about buying 2 houses, so my brother wouldn't feel alienated and could still live here, and I would live in the other one. Literally, and then I thought about, okay, maybe I'll just sell this house and go back to LA and just forget about everything. I thought about all the possible options that would make me not choose. So the result that is currently happening is me choosing. It's why I'm not lying. I thought about all insane options, something like that are the millions of dollars of pricing out of not choosing. So we could have both. But I ended up having to choose. That's the reality of it.
Why they were so awful, I don't know. I know the events that made them awful to me. Like, but the fact of the matter is, he is telling you what they did wrong, why he didn't agree with it. Or he's telling you that they did a lot of wrong and he didn't agree with it and he didn't like it and he hates it and he thinks it was awful. I don't think he's ever going to deny that.
What would I?
You're right. He did say it was his fault and his family gave you the short end of the stick. Yep.
Okay, so we agree to that. That's a good thing. I don't get it. How did I misword that or say that that was wrong? I already said this. Boom. That's good. Okay, we agree.
Those who give up their freedom for their safety gain neither. People keep tolerating his disrespect and expect him to be safe from his actions until they get under fire.
Okay.
I think that...
I don't even want to get mad at you. Sammy, you're in the right. I said I made wrong choices. I didn't approach things the right way. Sammy, I don't know what to tell you. Good content. You're right. This is good for channel. Yesterday, okay, I even on purpose didn't want to farm people, and I ended my stream after making a broad statement about this and moving on with my life. I made a broad statement yesterday. Easy. I take the blame. I take the fall. I move on. I try to protect you, and we chill. Boom. Donezo. I could have to stem and I go offline. And I did. I didn't farm it. And today, I booted up my stream. I didn't farm anything. I didn't even know any of this even happened. And I did League Tournament, and I was like, guys, we're done. I went to the bathroom. I looked. There was 5 threads and a 3.5 hour rant about this.
I'm going to be quite honest with everyone.
What am I to do?
Just actually, like, a moment of honesty from me is sometimes you think that as a young couple, you can work through anything. And you think that these are the growing pains, and you think that this is part of maturing as a young adult. And then, like I said, at some point, there's just like, no, for me, there's no growing past this point.
Fair enough. That's
young
what I said.
Felix is 2 years younger than me. And when we first got together, I was like 24. You were not young. Yeah. You're right. I'm ancient. I'm so sorry. You're right. But I know, and a big reason why I gave him leniency with certain things that maybe I could have done better, but you know, you think you're in love. You think that you're going to figure things out. You think that maturity will come. You think that accountability, responsibility, empathy will come, and then they don't.
Okay.
You're in love, you fight for somebody, you're loyal as fuck to somebody, and for you it's like, and this is the hard part about it, right? Because everyone's like what this person just said. Oh, like you saw the signs on the wall for everyone else, how could you expect yourself to be safe? Is basically what this person is saying, right? And for you it's like, yeah, the writing's all over the wall. You're right, it is there. But how much of it is written by other people? When you're loyal as fuck for somebody, when you're fucking in love with somebody, and you're in a loving relationship, so you think, with somebody, then what other people are saying, in a sense, doesn't penetrate as deep. Like, you don't think about it.
Okay, we were loyal and we fought for each other until the very end. Okay, that's why I said that our differences were irreparable and there was no coming back. Because at the very end, that was the breaking point. It's why there was no argument about us being together or not. We already knew, because we knew that was the point of no return, and it was done so. That's why I meant about this, is that it's a simple concept. It's boom, and that's it. But before that, we were always fighting each other. We were always loyal. Like,
and yeah,
what?
you can analyze their actions, but when someone is good at convincing, is how I'll put it. When someone is good at convincing, they'll convince you of all the reasons why those people deserved it, and why that was the best.
Okay, Sammy, you want to jump on the call? To be honest, I don't like this. Comprehension is hard. Well, no way you're lying. You said at the start, you assume you don't care what I said. People can't bait you. Well, it's not them baiting me. It's Wait,
best
this is
action
your
to take
VOD.
in that moment. And then they start doing the same thing to you. And that is why my first reaction to everything, I was so fucking pissed. Because like I said, for me, it's a big scheme of like, oh, guys, please, you know, I'm the biggest streamer on the platform, but please just don't send any, please don't send any hate or any heartache to my ex-girlfriend, guys. Like, please, like, man, I just really want to stand up for her. And I just really want you guys to see that, man, I just have so much love for her that I just completely went against our agreement. I
thought genuinely that it would be better, it'd be better this way. That I tank it than a death by 1,000 cuts. I thought people prying and being yo, he doesn't follow you on Twitter anymore. Yo, this happened. Hey, he's on stream talking about other girls in a weird way. Hey, he's admiring another girl. Hey, he's hanging out with this girl playing this game. Hey, I thought it'd be easier this way. That you get a billion comments over months, if not years, of this fucking dog shit. I thought it was a genuinely a decent call. Boom.
like, please, just. My God.
Okay.
Oh, that's so funny. Would you rather he didn't say for them to not send hate? At least he's attempting to rein in the fans. No. An attempt to rein in the fans is to not feed them information. That is how you attempt to rein in the hundreds of thousands of fans and the millions of followers on social media. That is how you rein in.
What happens if I date somebody else?
You don't publicize information that is none of their fucking business. You don't fucking do it.
Okay. Okay.
But LSF is going nuts on him about Shigam. He had to say something. But he had to. Because LSF isn't wiping his fucking asshole clean. Oh my God.
They hate
all of
me
the
over
LSF
there.
viewers that are made up from all the other communities of other streamers.
They hate me over there though.
Don't mix with him and don't like him.
They hate me over there.
The Reddit page that he could literally close and not fucking read, they're all against him while he has hundreds of thousands of viewers.
They're in the chat
and
though.
They're
part of my community. I accept that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. You're doing the same right now? No, I'm not. I pulled up the Reddit just to show you guys an example of how the hate that he wanted off of his back, where was it going to go to? To me. Period. The only reason he brought up my name is so that we could split the fucking cost. That's it. That's it.
Wait, what?
That is the only reason.
I don't agree. I don't agree at all. Guys, I don't agree. I know people will be understanding that there are problems, and dude, I don't think people are that bricked in the fucking head. People were decent about it. If you look at the comments yesterday on the thread, it was decent. People were decent. Nobody said it. Oh well, it's her fault then. Nobody said that.
Perfect copy pasta, to be honest. Both molding. It's so wild that you guys could say that when you could see the very clear attempts from one person to not release any information at all whatsoever. One person who said, "Hey, we're both human beings who don't fucking need to release anything," and him going, "Yeah, you're right. Oh, guys.
Oh, I banned it back. Sorry, I misclicked.
On a whim, while she's
I misclicked.
not give her any heads up.
I'm banned.
And now you're releasing more information. Damn fucking right. I'm gonna stand up for myself and not be once again the fucking better scapegoat for somebody who literally doesn't give a fuck about how what he is doing affects the people around him. Damn fucking right.
Okay.
Did he know you were streaming while he was leaking it? Most likely. Most likely, yeah.
I don't.
Does it matter? Well, it definitely puts me in a more vulnerable position, doesn't it? To be streaming versus being off stream. To be streaming with my own plan, my own agenda for the day, and then his much larger community to have now access to information that doesn't involve them whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I also
and then to
been
come over to
ambushed
my
as well,
stream
though.
and then to be able to, you know, to let me know. And then they're over here putting their little xQcls like, oh, we're just here sending our love. We're here sending our love from our streamer xQcl. This is us sending our love, xQcl. xQcl. Here, I might as well put one too. There you go.
Okay.
Fucking stupid. I don't know. Apparently, I guess, did xQc recently change his Twitch name, right? Was it xQc Real Life Drama Farmer, or was it xQc OW, which is for Overwatch, which is because he plays video games and watches TikToks?
Oh, that's fuck, man. It must have been the first one. xQc IRL drama farmer. That's how he makes his living. Oh, I thought we were gameplay streamers. My bad. I forgot we had a relationship channel where this information is relevant to the success of our channels.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, my mistake.
Okay, fair
You're
enough,
right.
man.
Guys,
Okay, man. Okay, bro.
we should have released
okay.
everything all along this whole time.
Okay.
I thought we were gameplay streamers, guys. That's my fucking bad, yo.
Okay.
My fuck. Shit. How did I get it so wrong? I was so backwards.
Okay, I kinda got clicked on this one.
Fuck.
Not wrong.
Put me in another position where I really hate a lot of the things that he's done. I think they're despicable. I think it's unfortunate. I think that he has once again put me in another position where it's like he just, like I said, just has more of a pedestal for some of his viewers. Like, look, guys, God.
I mean, I don't mind.
See how mean
Like I
they
said,
are,
if
man?
she wants to debunk shit or say
like,
that
no,
I'm
it's
wrong,
just
we
simply
can.
not.
You can call if you want.
I would have loved to just enjoy shit camp without having to be on the phone with you and having to text you between every event, every day, and tell you why things don't need to be publicized. Tell you why it's only going to affect my channel more than it's going to affect yours. Remind you that there was never any girl content before, so why does there need to be girl content now? Remind you that we don't do these things. We don't need to do these things. They never needed to be done.
Okay.
Have I ever done a sober stream? Have you been asking that? What was the stream that I did? The drunk high sober? Have you been asking that the whole time?
Okay.
Why are you leaking shit camp? Because this random, coincidental, accidental leak is just so incredibly coincidental. It just really is. I mean, I get it. It was leaked because he showed, you know, this or that. I get it. But it's like, man, like, geez, I wish like that just things were just so convenient like that all the time that you're saying it for weeks and weeks and weeks and days and days and days and days and hours and every moment. And then every time you can't help but to agree with why the information should not be released. And then, oh man, guys, like I just conveniently released the information at this exact moment. That's just such good news for me. It's just such good news for me. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Fuck, someone asked me that earlier. I forgot.
Okay, I mean, she wants to call. I'm okay with that. Hello? I can't hear you if you're talking. See, I can't hear if you're talking. I'll just wait. I mean, dude, it's fine. Guys, the way I see it is if I said anything wrong and I have to be called out, I'm okay with that. We can discuss that. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not being weird or conniving. I'm not like fucking making a strat here. Like I don't care if she can debunk it and make the information more pure and more to the truth that I can because of whatever amount of things that I said wrong, whatever. Then that's good. I want the truth to be out there. I'm okay with that. Hello.
Okay, just first of all, why are you making it like this call was like something that I wanted? You wanted it.
Okay,
you literally
okay.
are saying like, oh, I mean, Sammy, like if you want to hop on a call, if you want to do this.
Okay, because I feel like
This isn't. I didn't want you to talk about any of this.
I understand.
At this time at all.
Okay, Sammy.
None of it.
I fucked
and
up.
And now even worse, you're breaking down the VOD of when I found out. You're breaking it down word for word, analyzing every single fucking line, and you're walking through with chat in ways that are not even related to you. I am talking to chat. I'm saying things to chat, answering questions to the chat, right?
Yes.
Which is what you put me through, correct? That's the storm you started, correct?
Okay. I worded things in a way
I'm not done.
that there was no dialogue needed past that point.
I'm not done.
Nobody had questions.
No, there is dialogue needed past that point. But
Okay.
I told you this. I said don't start it. Don't take it to stream because our channels don't rely on you talking about it.
I understand.
But can we get to the original point that I'm talking about?
Which one?
How you are framing all of this in
Okay.
your stream currently.
Yes. Can I talk about it for like a minute? Can I?
I wasn't finished. You're not
Okay.
acknowledging my point. This is the storm that you started, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
And so
I agree.
what I'm saying is I had to deal with that live on my channel,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so it put me in a position where there's a lot of shit going in and out of the fucking chat. And I'm responding to things that they're saying. And you're sitting there and you're going, what? What is she even saying? Isn't it a good thing that we agree then? Like, you are framing it in such a manipulative way. It's disgusting to watch.
Can I talk?
I am watching this shit genuinely disgusted.
Can I talk?
Yeah, yes, I'm done speaking. Like,
Okay.
why do you get upset that I wanted to finish my point?
No, it's not because of that. Because you asked me a question, and I thought I was going to answer, and yes, you didn't make a statement, and I don't even know what the question was anymore. Because I had a genuine thing to say
The
about
question was, it was your thing. It was your storm that you started.
Yes,
that it was
I
you
agree.
who started the storm. So I got put in a position where I had to talk about it.
I understand it. Okay. I was caught in my own storm. And I thought we could reach to a point where if I said the right things, we could get out of that alive, right? Without this explosion. I also had a lot of questions in comments, on the forums, whatever. There's a lot of people saying a bunch
But not about our relationship.
But I shut it down. But I think wording things in a way that didn't need an escalation. There was no next step. Nobody on these threads or had crazy theories. It was like a period. It's like, okay, yeah.
They already did.
It was period. It was okay. Well, I mean, he fucked up. It's his fault. There's a breakup. It's tough, and a story, and it just kind of ends there, right? So I don't think there's like a next step needed.
No.
But you're going through the million steps.
You are dictating that though, and the thing is that by dictating that, what you are doing is minimizing the storm you created. The storm you caused for me and my shit.
I made a call. I made a tough call, right? That was to give it a one break and take accountability for that and take the blame so that we wouldn't fucking die by small fire over months. I said, I think it's a good idea.
And we weren't
if I just cut it right there because I'm tanking so much for so fucking long, weeks of tanking dog shit. I just approach it the right way and I end it there in a way that I take the blame. I take the blame. I take the downfall. And then nobody has questions because he's wrong. And then boom, we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
And how did this storm for you start for you? What were the actions that led up to you starting this storm that has started for you? Before you mention anything about our breakup.
Fair enough. I guess.
No, what were they?
I'm going through that. I said fair enough. That's a good point. It's a good question. I guess me not going, which is my fault, is the biggest starting point, right?
Okay.
And then my very best friends that are very close to me that have my back,
Ooh.
like Hassan would.
You and Hassan are close?
I'm wording. Can I not go to my skit? I'm doing a skit right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
What I'm saying is that me not going is the biggest thing that makes this, right. Not going was the big problem, but then my good close friends seeing the worst in me and worsening things and spreading out lies of why I'm not going, like, oh, he says it's gonna be bad or he's gonna make it bad or whatever, and everybody saying some dog shit and then having a bunch of chunk of people against me, and then other people piling on. Miz piling on. I mean, it wasn't his fault. Sorry about that. He was talking about something else. And then sort of talking about it. Misunderstanding. But still, there's a lot of people. Now Reddit, especially with all the Gamba shit, people pointing at the wrong direction every time. It's a lot to take in, like over and over again. Like it's a genuine big input. And if you're not willing to agree that the input is massive and holding on over my back over the span of weeks, if not months, according to your timeline, is difficult. And I found my way out, and then I went through that in a responsible, analytical way, and I tried to do my best, and I think I still did my best looking back at it.
And here's why I disagree.
Okay.
Because the responsible, mature way was us talking about it in private. The way that we did consistently through shit camp, before shit camp, after shit camp, yesterday, 2 days ago,
that was on
3
fire.
days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. We had agreements that you're right. Everything that you were worried about is a term you like to use a lot. Whataboutism. It's a term you use all the time.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say whataboutism. I didn't say what about. What about what? I didn't say what about.
I did.
Okay.
I said, we talked about this on the phone. You were there. We had these conversations many times. Felix?
Yes.
The things you're talking about are whataboutisms, is what I told you. And you were like, okay, you're right. I agree. These don't need to be said. You're right. These are not beneficial to my channel, and especially not your channel.
I agree. And I didn't
We
talk about these
don't
things.
need to talk about any of this stuff. We don't need to announce the breakup. The breakup is irrelevant to the channels, to the content we make. The breakup is irrelevant. And you agreed to this many times.
Okay. Okay.
So after you got yourself into the shitstorm, which you acknowledge is one, because you didn't go to the event. And the part that you keep skimming over, which I'm genuinely confused about. So I guess since you're here, why don't we just talk about it?
Sammy,
I
cannot talk about the first point. Why are we jumping points when I'm not even done with the first one?
Like what?
Like the fact that, yes, I agree. Maybe I shouldn't have talked about it. And that makes a very good point. But some of these things, they seep through the cracks and they end up being annoying and over our heads, okay? It's a thing that happened and is happening. I want to get past that point. I want to get out of that. Do you understand? I want to get out of that zone.
That had nothing to do with me, though. That's what I don't understand. And the thing is, you're not even taking acknowledgement for the things that you did say. Like just
You're
right
right.
now.
I did concede my points. I did concede to you that we shouldn't talk about it. I did concede. A lot of times, I had my personal problem, and you know for a fact that I was getting pressured every day. I told you. Every day I tell you, man, everybody's against me. This is kind of weird. And every day I told you, yeah. And the Reddit started fucking molding. My Reddit's molding.
Yes, every day you agreed it back up.
You agreed that the pressure was insane, over and over again. And I kept telling you. So
No, I didn't.
What?
I didn't agree that the pressure was insane.
I still told you though.
Yes, you told me about it, but don't say that we made like other agreements. Like,
okay, no. Whether you agree or not that the pressure was a lot on me, I still told you there was a lot of pressure. Like, I'm not lying about it. Okay, so I told you, I was conceding the points to you. Okay, and like, yeah, maybe she's right. Maybe I can do this. And there came to a point where I just couldn't. And yesterday I reached that point, and I went and did things to the best of my ability. To have it out, to get past it, and to protect you. And I did the best that I could.
No, you didn't. The best that you could have done was handle this privately
and
like
take more.
an adult.
And take more.
Like an adult.
And take more.
Privately.
And keep... What is it to handle privately?
You are
you're done.
From actions of your own doing. They had nothing to do with our relationship or our breakup. You started things with Miss Kiff on your own vengeance, your own agenda.
That was the point.
Had nothing to do with me. But that is the snowball of the criticisms
Miz was talking
that you were
about the
getting.
charity events, not shit camp. It was different. I was wrong about that.
Exactly. And then
well, I didn't compute
that is why you are at the center of so much right now, because you did bring down the hype of shit camp. You could have not gone. You did not go. But to bring down the hype beforehand is why so many people were irritated with you and what you were doing. That has nothing to do with me when you are bringing down the hype based off of Soda not going, based off of your friends and the dynamic not being there for you. That was all with you.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with me.
I could have done better. I could have done better. Yes, you're right. I fucked up. I could have done better.
Okay.
I would take accountability for that. I fucked up. I should have went to the event. You are correct. I should have went. I fucked up. That's my fault.
But the point of what I'm saying is this is what brought you under criticism to begin with. Not anything to do with us or our relationship. The very beginning of all of it was you bringing down the hype and people being kind of sad about that, having their feelings kind of hurt that you would do that to the event that we're all going to.
Yes.
Yes. So that was something you brought on to your own self. I had nothing to do with it. I was not a part of that. Okay. Then you go on and you get in a battle with Ms. Kiff. And then you're now under scrutiny for the way that you are like
it was Hassan and Soda
Kiff based off what you're standing on as well.
Okay, Ms. Kiff didn't do with anything. It was the topic. It was
yes,
Hassan and Soda.
No, because what you're talking about is the pressures that you're under as a whole, right?
Yes.
That's what you've been talking about.
Yes.
So what was there not criticism and a spotlight you were on under from the things that you did with Miss Kiff?
That did not add on to that. It's just part of it. It's just part of life. Yes, there are things that I'm fully accountable for, and there are things that I'm less accountable for. I for a fact did and
Alright.
made moves that I did and made moves that are bad, that I fucked myself, right? And I have to deal with the consequences. And me using the pressure as an excuse is cowardly. That's not what I'm doing. I mean, the things, what? That's true.
Isn't it?
No?
Is that not what you did?
What are you talking about?
You said that the reason you had to leak it was because the pressure was too much.
Yeah, from the things that
had to talk
from
about
the
it
things
'cause
that were not self-inflicted. From the things that were not self-inflicted.
Okay. Hassan's tweets, right, is what you're talking about. That's when Hassan criticized you, or what else happened with Hassan?
Yeah, I mean, just Hassan had easy cookie points, and you know, I mean, I know how good he is at getting a free fucking apple when he can, right? When it's in reach, and he went for it. He just said that, you know, that I was not only not going, and when I should have been going, but I also said on stream and I said publicly that the event was gonna be bad, and it's why I didn't go. And I never said that. And that was a way for him to farm free clout and free internet points. And it fucked me over, and everybody jumped on the train about that, and it added gamble into that, and it started filling all the boxes that Al stacked against me, all these assumptions and shit, everything stacked against me. And yes, that was pressure. That was not self-inflicted. That was not my fault. It was not self-inflicted. That ended up being purposeful dog shit against me. And these pressures, they add up. These are things that stack against me. And what do we do about that? At one point, it's upsetting. I have to find a way out.
Exactly, a way out, a scapegoat. And that is exactly what you use everything for.
Okay, don't be like that.
That is what you just said.
Don't be like that. A way out isn't a scapegoat.
Okay.
You jump.
I'm not gonna do this in front of your stream where, again.
Well, don't say that.
You were
then.
victimizing yourself. You were victimizing yourself to your stream.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't a victim of anything then. You know what, dude? Hassan is a good guy, and he said that because he loves me. He's such a good guy. He threw me under the bus in front of all the internet that was all the fucking people that are starving for drama, all the zombies looking for a good fresh brain,
Just
right?
like you did.
He
Just like you did
threw
with
them
our very
a bone,
personal
right?
breakup.
But he's
Just
a good
like
guy
you
for
did
it.
with our very
He's a good.
personal breakup. Just like you did. A 4.5-year relationship, real fucking nasty events that led to a breakup, just like you did.
And I still found a way to make myself accountable and my family. I threw everybody and myself under the bus so you could at least in this negative situation not look like the bad guy. And you know what? You didn't until this happened. And now things are starting exploding.
So now people get to criticize me as the bad guy because I didn't want you to handle this the way you were doing it, using your audience to make you feel better, to validate the things that you are doing, like this whole stream right now, like this whole call right now, what you were doing right now. I didn't want any of this to happen. And I stood up for myself. I was blindsided in the middle of my stream because, of course, your shit came flooding in when I'm trying to play video games, right? On my video game channel.
Oh, so now you're scapegoating then. The same way. Also, now you're scapegoating.
No,
using
I'm not scapegoating.
Okay,
Wrong.
then what is it then?
I defended my fucking self from the shit you brought me into.
And I defended my shit.
You directly brought me into that.
I defended myself in the shit that I got brought into. That was not self-inflicted. That wasn't.
That had nothing to do with me, though. I didn't put you in those situations.
Like-
I did not put you in the situation with Hassan. I did not put you in the situation with Soda. I did not put you in the situation with Cutie Cinderella. I did not put you in any situation with Ludwig. I did not do those things.
It's still relevant, Simi. Life happens. Shit happens. Things that happen that are not from you are still relevant to the whole thing. It's the whole ball.
Oh my
it's
God.
part of it. What? Don't be like what?
It's
relevant.
It's so bad because you are acting to. Remember all the times that you say like, "Oh, it's fine. I can handle this. I can handle all of this." Your breakup did not cause the criticisms and the fucking outlash that you got. Your breakup did not cause those things. Your repeated behaviors, your actions caused all of that. The breakup was the better scapegoat, and you admitted this multiple times.
I agree. Okay? I genuinely agree with you. It was just one other thing. And I'm sorry if I worded it in a way that looked like I didn't go to the camp because of that. Like, as the main culprit, it was a part of the reasons why it happened like that, right? It was even a slim part. It was still part of it. And yes, me saying it like that, I don't think anybody thought it was, oh my God, then we have to go after Sammy. It doesn't affect you that way. It did not. And the fact that you are portraying
Yes,
it like
it
it is.
did.
No, it did not. No, it did
Yes,
not.
it did. You don't dictate what your fucking wild fucking bees did for the queen bee. That is what they did. It is already what was happening. Yes.
I didn't see a single comment that made that reality.
Oh, so you didn't see it, so it's not a reality. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that.
So you're saying that people blamed you for me not going? The people that went hard on you?
People were already blaming me for you not going because of the subtle hints you were dropping.
But they did not know. But nobody knew. But nobody knew though. Nobody knew though.
Exactly. And you could have let people speculate, and you could have kept our personal lives private, and you could have been mature about all this. And instead, you were not.
Speculate while I tank hate for how long? How long do I have to fucking take this shit and every
So why did you need me to tank the hate with you though? Why did you need me there for that?
I did not. It's a separate issue.
And dissect my
It's
VOD
a separate issue.
After you went and you leaked everything. Now you're dissecting my VOD.
I did not leak anything.
And going through every single word for word thing that I'm saying and like fucking being upset at me for the situation you put me in.
Okay, Sammy, you know how bad it got, okay? And the things I took accountability for the things that went bad at my house in the incidents, right? Even though these are my faults, I said my family was crazy. I threw my family under the bus and I said, yes, my family fucked up. They gave me the short end of the stick. They fucked up. Everybody knew for a fact that I said my family fucked up, okay? I fucked up. I didn't lead us in the correct way. I fucked it, okay? And it was my fault. And just to make sure people would think and know that it's not you and you were part of that, even though you're involved in it because you were a couple or whatever, right? That it wasn't your fault. And I made that very clear. And you know for a fact it was in good faith and it was the best of my ability. And you acting like it wasn't is ridiculous.
I don't know that because
it's ridiculous.
In private, you agreed to completely different circumstances. In private, you acknowledge how this is not beneficial for any of us. Neither of us. Not for our streams,
want
not
to
for
move
our
on with my
mental health,
life.
not for our life. You acknowledge in private that this is not a good thing to be doing what you are doing right now. It is
Until
wrong.
the pressure got too much. I agree. I conceded to you a lot of points, and yes, I made you think that way. I didn't lead you on purpose. I'm sorry for doing that, okay? But that's not how it happened. I didn't just say, oh, I'm gonna go against Sammy and say, fucking just leak it all against her. It was like I want to be free. I don't want to have so much garbage on my mind and so many clouds above me that I can't breathe. You know how I am.
We could have talked about that. We could have talked about it further. But instead,
we
took it upon... No, we didn't. After more things blew up and more shit came out, you're saying, oh, Soda then started... Don't roll... Turn off your camera or something because you're rolling your eyes. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting because you're putting me in a situation where I have to try and reel you in from everything you're doing right now. It's disgusting.
Okay.
You need to stop.
Sorry,
you are not a victim in all of this. You are fine. Like, it's wild to me. You brought me into this situation. You made me have to defend myself and what I'm going through. You made me have to be on this call right now in order to try and get all of this madness to stop. And it's not stopping. It's only getting worse.
It's okay, Sammy. Okay.
No, don't talk. Don't patronize me right now. Stop it.
You know this is how I talk to you.
No.
Sammy, you know how
exactly. And you
know how I communicate
exactly
with you.
How you are. Stop right now.
Okay.
Stop right now.
Okay. Well, I felt bad. Sorry. Okay.
Stop. Oh, stop.
The point wasn't to blindside you.
Stop villainizing me in front of your community. Stop. So
I can't talk.
Stop. Please. No, you can. You can. But what I'm saying is we could have had further conversations. We could have talked more about releasing it in a healthy, public way to make you feel better. We were having open, honest, private discussions that did not include your audience, your chat.
We were not on good standings, and this was not gonna.
Yes, we were. We have been texting and talking.
It's been tough,
and
though.
It has been.
I didn't see a way out of it.
Exactly.
I didn't see a way out. I didn't see a way out.
As a scapegoat, without my permission, without consulting me, without recognition for how it would hurt and affect me. It's so wrong.
I did.
And now you're victimizing yourself in front of all these people. It's so weird. Please, you need to stop.
Okay.
You really need to stop.
Okay, can I speak something now?
Of course. Don't play stupid with me like I'm not
Okay,
letting you talk.
I'm
You
genuinely-
have got to talk.
I'm genuinely not playing it like that. That's just not what I'm doing. Sydney, you know how I communicate with you, and you know how I am. You please don't act like you don't know what kind of person I am. You know that I hate having trash on my mind, and I can't breathe. Even if it's really bad, it's something really bad I have to say that I did or that happened. Getting it out is a part of me moving on. It's part of the process before I get to heal and move forward with my life. Okay, and I didn't see a possible outcome where I'd be able to fucking get that out at one point to start getting new options and moving on. I didn't think it would happen with the way that things were going. I didn't see it. I genuinely didn't see a fucking way out. You know what I did at that point? I made a way out. End of story. I don't know why you're mad at me. I tried to protect you on my way out, and I did. And I did protect you, and I tried to show you in a good light.
No, you didn't. No, the way that... See, and it's weird that you have this false nobleness. Like, I am so noble and honorable for what I did to you by leaking against your best interests, against our agreements as humans, as adult couple, being like, yeah, we had this agreement that for our personal lives, this is the best thing we could do, is not leak anything. You did not protect me. You did not keep me protected. It's so odd that you feel like you really did an honorable thing with what you did.
I blamed myself. I blamed myself. I blamed myself for everything. I blamed myself for everything.
Regardless, I understand how you feel. I know that I know what you are currently doing. I'm not okay with it.
Okay, then we can stop it. Then we stop it. Okay, then we stop it. I brought you.
Yes,
you did 3 hours of talking, and you throw bombshells for 3 hours.
No,
after
I
do things
I
the
did
right way.
not talk about anything you already had not talked about.
You called my family psycho, crazy, conniving ass crack.
You did that too.
I say my family is cooked.
You said it on your own stream. No, you said they're bonkers. They're absolutely berserk. You
called them
said all
psychos.
this about your own family.
You called them
you
psychos.
Said all this. Yes, because you already said it.
Being a psycho, being crazy is different. You're crazy. I'm crazy. We're not psychos.
You said this about your own family. You need to stop. But listen, I did not go further into detail. And what you're saying right now,
you did.
I just don't think, no, I didn't. And I don't think I can handle what it is that you're saying right now, because you're saying that you need to get everything out on your chest, and even all the bad things that you did.
That's what you
just
did.
have to tell stream all the time. You have to confess to them all the time. There's so much that they don't know. And what you're saying is actually triggering me, because I know that there are instances that you swear just are not real life, didn't happen. So I am leaving the call. Listen, I really wish you would stop doing what you're doing.
Okay,
it's
like
wrong.
I said. Now that you're not okay with it, well,
really gross.
Okay, but I didn't get.
I'd like you to stop.
I didn't get that leeway last night. Whenever you were going above and beyond, I kept things wrapped up.
Did you reach out to me? Did you reach out to me?
What are you talking about? Wait, I was sleeping.
I reached out
it was
to you.
6
That's
a.m.
why I'm here on this call right now.
It was 6 a.m. I only called you so you could explain.
Did you reach out to me before? Did you reach out to me before you leaked everything?
Sammy, we have talked about that. At one point I was gonna talk about this shit.
No, we didn't. No, we did not.
I asked.
We agreed. No announcements. We agreed. No announcements.
Like I said,
stop acting like we agreed that this was going to be something you could announce.
I conceded to you that I wouldn't when things weren't that hard, but you knew they were hard because I kept telling you. You understand that? That things change and get harder.
And we kept talking, and we kept making agreements where we were on the same page. I really need you to stop victimizing yourself.
I snapped and wanted to move on.
You made agreements. You didn't keep our personal lives private, and now all of this is a result of that.
Okay, these are things that were going to happen, and you know what? 100%. It's like I said, a death by 1,000 cuts. I didn't want to go through that. I wanted to be free and do the things that I want to do, and just not think about this shit, and have a cloud above my head every day. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and you know that. You know, it's hard for me to keep things wrapped up all the time. I can't do it. There are things that I've kept under wraps for years, or we both have. Sometimes it's hardcore. It's too much. I can't go every day and just say, yeah, I'm in a couple. I'm happy at home. Everything's chilling. Yeah. My whole family's chilling. Everybody's chilling. Sammy's chilling at home. No, we're not. We're separated. It's fucking hard. And if you want to go into detail about how it happened, I don't mind. You looked a bunch of stuff about how it happened on the last day. It was a disaster. Okay, but we both agreed.
I did not even close.
You leaked when it happened.
And I did not leak even close to what really happened. Not even close.
You leaked the kitchen incident.
Stop with this narrative. Yes, the kitchen incident was relevant to our breakup circumstances. You need to stop acting like I went and I dropped these bombshells.
That was pretty bomb though, because you didn't have to go there.
No, it didn't. No, what did I say? What did I say? That there were a lot of attacks on
person
me.
A, person B, my family did that. When you're misrepresenting a lot of things that happened.
And I didn't say anything
I was ready to lie on
anything that they actually said.
Sammy,
I did not say any of the shit that they actually said. I kept it all extremely vague. I did not give details about what they said at all. Don't
It's not fair.
Falsify things. It is not fair. That's why you should have kept everything private, because it's not fair.
I made things
That's why
clear.
everything should have kept private.
I made things clear while taking the blame. I even lied a little bit, taking even more hatred on me, saying it's more my fault than it actually was, for the sake of everything. And you with leaking the kitchen incident, and while misrepresenting it, I don't know why you're doing that.
I didn't misrepresent it at all. I did not misrepresent anything. I didn't give details to what was said at all.
But you understand.
None of it.
Okay, I agree. Okay, fair enough. Can we just calm now? Okay, I get it. But the kitchen incident, you both agree with me that was the turning point, and that was a breaking point of all things, and we knew it was done, right?
Yes.
It was done.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a good thing that we agree on that. From that point on, remember when we both looked at each other, and we knew it was done, and we knew we were gonna.
Oh my God. Stop going in. There was so much more that happened after 2. You need to stop. You really need to stop.
Fair enough.
I am so tired of you using this as content, using it to gain brownie points from stream.
I talked for 10 minutes and turned my stream off, and I tanked I blamed myself. You talked to me for 3 hours, blaming everybody else. You fucked me for 3 hours.
Information? No, I did not.
I fucked myself for 20 minutes. Then you fucked me for 3 hours. How was that fair?
No, not true. You typed it in your offline chat. You tweeted about it. You talked to.
I tanked every time.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I tanked the hate every time.
You were leaking small. The way that you talked about it on stream multiple times, you multiple times talked about it on your stream, leaking small things here and there. I am finally just confirming the things you talked about. I did not fuck you over for 3 hours. I didn't go into detail. I didn't go into specifics. I didn't leak the history of our relationship. I didn't do any of that.
None of what you're saying.
There's so much that I have not said and that I will not say yet. I don't know if I want to talk about them.
What is this? Am I being threatened now?
No, absolutely not. You threatened me all week long.
That is not what I did. I said I need to get my heart off my sleeve.
Respond to your messages.
I said I need to.
You were gonna. Sam, you need to respond right now.
I said I need to get you. I need to say. I said
if you don't want me to leak.
I want to
respond right now if you don't want me to leak. You said that multiple times. You said it multiple times to me. I need to respond now because you can't handle it. And so what would I do? I would have to immediately message back, hold on for our personal lives to not be leaked all over the internet.
That's okay.
I had to call you. I had to sit on calls. I had to message you. I had to reason with you. I had to try and get people to support you in a way to make you understand that you need to calm down.
Okay, let's end call. Sammy, this is getting heavy. I thought we could do this in a less heavy way. It's getting heavy. You know that. Okay?
Okay. But what I'm saying is, I am not threatening you.
Okay.
You threatened me.
Okay.
All week long.
Okay, I
tried to bring down the tensions.
Sammy, you need to be careful with the words that you use.
I tried to resonate with you.
Sammy.
You brought up the word threatened. You brought that word into this discussion. That was you. Okay. I'm not threatening you by saying that. I am not talking about our history.
Okay, Sammy, me saying it, that I was going to say that I'm single. And then just say I'm moving on wasn't like a threat for a threat to happen.
What you were willing to say. That is not what you were trying to say, though. You were trying to use everything as a scapegoat. You wanted to use our personal lives as the better scapegoat. It is simply what you acknowledge you were gonna do.
Well, it's part of the reason.
Several times.
Okay, but it's generally part of the reason, though, and you know it is. Our problems and problems at home.
Oh my God.
Sammy.
You have a track record of all of this. That is why you had so much fucking criticism around everything.
Yes, I deserve the hate because I don't show up to events. I understand that. Okay. And if I thought it was since it was part of the reason, if I use that as a way to fucking get things off my chest and move on my life, okay, I did. I can take that. Okay, I'm evil. I use that to say that we're not together anymore, so I can move on my life. Okay,
Oh my God.
Is that what you want me to say?
Stop saying it in a way that is just catering to your chat.
I don't care about chat about this.
Yes, you do, or you wouldn't be streaming any of it. None of it would have needed to be leaked.
Says you.
I didn't leak
Says
it.
you.
You did. I did not leak any of this. You did.
Semi, 3 hours and a half of a blasting.
No, it wasn't. You have not watched the whole 3 hours. You haven't watched it.
I'm 50 minutes in and you are blasting me to a crisp.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
You called me on TikTok React Andy. That's blasting.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not. You were manipulating that because even when you said it was true. Okay, listen. You need to stop going further. You need to stop. You're saying you want to end the call. You're saying this and that. What I said is we are not real life drama farmer Twitch channels.
We are now after 3 hours
You are. I have to do this shit because you don't stop. When are you gonna realize this? I have to keep going down the rabbit hole with you because you will not stop.
I did not put things in a way that wanted you to react or to do anything.
Oh my God.
I didn't. I didn't.
You did.
I tanked the hate. I tanked it.
It's our private lives. It's our private lives, and you announced
it's not
it
private.
on your own
It's
in
not
order
private.
to get brownie points. It was private. How could you say our relationship was not private?
What are you talking about? It wasn't private. What are you talking about private?
The intricacies of any relationship that is not broadcasted online for everyone to know about is private. It's
why I took the blame.
There's no way you think that the intricacies of our relationship should not be private information. There's no way that you think that it's not private.
I said.
You actually think this is public information that people are entitled to?
Okay, if I say, oh, we're not together when we broke up, and I say it's my fault and it's all on me. How is that a problem for you?
Because
it's my fault. It legitimately is my fault. Do you not agree on that?
You bring me into a spotlight. You bring me into your storm that I didn't want a part of.
Well, I'm human. I'm human too.
To be part of. I had nothing to do with the criticism you got for everything you did.
I agree.
You created lots of little storms for yourself with your actions.
Agreed.
You did not need to rope me into this. You did not need to open my stream and do what you were doing right now. You did not need to have this call on your stream right now.
Sammy, you boiled me for 3 hours, man. I took the blame for 10 minutes.
I did not boil you for 3 hours.
You're boiling me, man.
I didn't talk about anything specific. I did not talk about specifics with you. I did not.
So you tell me that this you did this in a way that I wouldn't get hate. Sammy, there's 8 threads.
All I talked about.
There's thousands of comments that are against mauled me at me.
That are against me.
No shot.
Listen, all I wanted was privacy. I gave you privacy. I gave our relationship as much privacy as I could. Things weren't easy. I wanted this last bit of privacy from you. You understood that. You knew that. You opened the fucking gates.
And you knew
against
that you knew for a fact. I want to be private to a point, and you knew for a fact that there was a coming time where we have to cut the bread somehow. You knew that I've always wanted, when things are moving on, to move on. You know how I am. Okay? I don't cut it halfway. I have to go all the way. I don't have things above my head all fucking day.
I can't do this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here.
Okay.
I'm done speaking with you.
You
are not a victim.
It's okay.
Stop victimizing yourself.
I'm sorry. This got too heavy. I'm sorry. Bye. Jeez. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I'll stop reacting to this. Jesus. Okay. Well, that got heavy.
A guy saying he's single/in a relationship.
Okay. People didn't get context.
Just fuck. Sorry,
People
he said he's
that
single.
did not get context ahead of time. Okay, motherfuckers. Okay, where you just get mad at me and throw me under the bus for no reason, all over the internet for like a bunch of bitches. Okay, the only reason I made this call in the first place, I was on my own. I was watching the thing that she said. Okay, the only reason I made the call is that she seemed like she was uncomfortable and she thought that I was misrepresenting the things. So I thought I would give her a chance to debunk the things on the fly. right? And to make sure that she's comfortable with the things that I said in the conclusions. I didn't bait her or bait anybody for content or do some dumb shit. I was already watching this shit. Yeah, for content, you can say, yeah, that wasn't for content. No, for clarification. But then, I only made the call to clarify so she wouldn't be misrepresented and I wouldn't lie about her on accident or by misrecalling or by being disingenuous. It's the only reason why I made a call in the first place. And everybody knows this. And I made the call and that's how it ended. Ended up being too heavy. Okay, so be it. Now we can move on. Boom, done. Anything else? Poof. That's about it. Okay, that's that.